There is a moment after 50, quiet, ordinary, almost too small to explain, when you realize you have not been rejected. That would be easier. Rejection has shape. A door closing. A sharp sentence. A clear ending. But this is different. This is softer. Harder to accuse. Harder to name. Because no one pushes you away. No one says you are unwanted. No one looks you in the eye and tells you your place is gone. Instead, life simply starts moving without requiring your involvement. Maybe it happens on a Saturday morning. Pale light through the kitchen window. Coffee cooling in a mug you forgot to finish. Your phone lights up on the table. Family messages. Plans already made. A dinner arranged. A decision discussed. A problem solved. And you are included, but late. Not ignored exactly. Just no longer necessary to the formation of the plan. You read the messages slowly. You noticed the timestamps. You noticed they talked about it last night. You notice everyone seemed to know before you did. And something inside you becomes very still. Because the pain is not that they forgot you completely. The pain is that they remembered you after the essential part was already done. That is how optionality often arrives. Not as abandonment. As afterthought. You are still loved. Still invited. Still told what happened. But the center of gravity has shifted. And maybe, for years, you were used to being part of the first conversation. The one before the decision. Before the plan. Before the direction was chosen. You were not always obeyed. But you were considered. Your opinion belonged near the beginning. Now it arrives near the end. And that difference can break something quietly. Because becoming optional is not the same as becoming unloved. That is why it is so difficult. If they did not care, you could grieve clearly. But they do care. They just no longer need your presence in the same structural way. And for many men after 50, that is one of the hardest transitions of all. You spent decades becoming necessary. Necessary to the home. Necessary to the income. Necessary to the decisions. Necessary to the emotional architecture of the family. And then, slowly, necessity changes. Children build separate lives. Partners develop independent rhythms. Workplaces reorganize around younger energy. People still respect your history, but no longer organize their future around your approval. And the first instinct may be grief. Then anger. Then embarrassment. Because how do you admit it hurts to become optional, without sounding like you want control back? How do you say, I miss being needed, without feeling like you are begging? But maybe this is the beginning of EP 32, the day you realize optionality is not always proof you failed. Sometimes it is proof life changed. But what you do with that change, determines whether you fade into quiet resentment, or rebuild a deeper form of presence. Because after 50, being needed may no longer be guaranteed. But being meaningful, can still be chosen. The word optional feels cruel. Not because it means useless. But because it means life can continue, whether you are urgently involved or not. And for a man who spent decades being depended on, that can feel like something inside the foundation shifting. Maybe it happens in the garage. Late afternoon light through a half-open door. Dust floating gold in the air. Your hands are repairing something small, an old drawer hinge, a lawn tool, a habit from years when broken things naturally came to you first. For decades, when something failed, you were called. A leaking sink. A strange engine noise. A financial problem. A hard decision. Your usefulness was visible. Immediate. Concrete. You knew where you stood because life kept confirming it. And now? The house is quieter. Your son ordered the part online himself. Your daughter asked someone else. Your partner solved the issue before mentioning it. No one meant disrespect. They simply adapted. And still, you may sit there holding a tool, realizing the silence feels heavier than the repair ever did. Because perhaps, for years, necessity became one of the ways you measured worth. People needed your strength, your judgment, your repairs, your provision. And because they needed you, you rarely had to ask, do I matter here? But later in life, when people become more capable, worth can suddenly feel less visible. And this is where grief can lie to you. Grief may whisper, if they need me less. I mean less. But maybe, that is not truth. Maybe it is an outdated equation. Because optional does not mean worthless. It means your worth can no longer rely only on urgency. It means your value is being pushed beyond function. Beyond crisis. Beyond repair. Towards something deeper, presence. Stability. Wisdom. Meaning. This is difficult because utility is measurable. Meaning often is not. When someone calls because something broke, your place is obvious. When they no longer call as often, you may have to discover a different form of importance. Not the man who fixes every problem, but the man whose presence still changes how people face them. That is not a downgrade. It is an evolution. But only if you refuse to confuse reduced necessity with reduced worth. Because perhaps, after 50, your deepest value may no longer be proven by how often people need your hands. Maybe, it will increasingly be proven by what your presence, steadiness, and wisdom still build, even when no one had to call first. One of the most painful parts of becoming optional, is that the family may still love you. That is what makes it confusing. No one is trying to erase you. They may still call. Still visit. Still care. Still ask if you ate. Still send photos. Still include your name in plans. But the emotional system has changed. And systems can change before hearts know how to explain it. Maybe your children grew up. They built routines that do not require your daily involvement. They learned to make decisions with partners, friends, co-workers, or their own children. They have calendars you do not see. Problems you hear about later. Private stresses they no longer bring to you first. And maybe, part of you knows this is natural. You raised them to stand. You wanted them to become capable. You did not want them helpless forever. But knowing that intellectually, does not remove the sting emotionally. Because the child who once looked back for your approval, now moves forward without turning around as often. And the father inside you may not know what to do with that emptiness. Picture a hallway at night. Soft amber light from a bedroom doorway. You hear voices in another room. Your adult child is talking through a problem with someone else. Their voice is calm. Serious. Capable. You pause without meaning to. Not eavesdropping exactly. Just listening to the sound of a life that no longer needs you at the center. And something in you feels pride and grief at the same time. Pride, because they are strong. Grief, because their strength changed your place. This is the contradiction. Their independence is partly your success. But it can still feel like your disappearance. And if you do not understand that tension, you may begin reacting to their independence as if it is betrayal. You may make small comments. You never tell me anything anymore. I guess you've got it all figured out. No one needs advice these days. And maybe you say it jokingly. But the wound leaks through. The room feels it. Your child feels it. And instead of coming closer, they may pull further away. Not because they do not love you. Because your pain makes their independence feel guilty. This is where fathers after 50 must become careful. Not silent. Careful. Because if you make people responsible for proving you still matter, your presence becomes emotionally heavy. But if you learn to bless their independence without vanishing from your own dignity, your presence becomes safe. And safe presence is powerful. It means your children can grow without feeling they are abandoning you. It means they can return without feeling they failed you by leaving. It means your role evolves from being the one they depend on, to being the one they can still trust. That is not a smaller role. It is a more mature one. But it requires grief. It requires letting go of being central, without letting go of being meaningful. Because maybe family after 50 is not about remaining the axis of everyone's life. Maybe it is about becoming a steady place they can still recognize, when the rest of life becomes unstable. Family is not the only place where optionality appears. Sometimes it happens at work first. And in many ways, workplace optionality can feel even more brutal. Because family may still love you. The workplace does not love. It measures. It reorganizes. It replaces. It upgrades systems. It changes language. It rewards speed. And one day, you notice the room has adjusted without you. Maybe it happens in a conference room with blue-white fluorescent light. Screens on the wall. A presentation moving quickly. People using terms that did not exist when you built your reputation. Dashboards. Automation. New platforms. New processes. And somewhere inside you, a voice says, I know more than this room understands. And maybe you do. You know the old failure points. You know how people behave under pressure. You know what spreadsheets do not show. You know the pattern behind the data. But the room values what is current, more than what is proven. And suddenly, your experience feels like an asset no one has time to translate. That is where many men after 50 feel replaced before they feel finished. Not fired. Not rejected. Just gradually routed around. Decisions happen in smaller chats. You are copied later. Meetings include you but do not depend on you. You become someone people respect historically, but do not consult urgently. And that can create deep anger. Because you know what you know. You remember the crises you solved. You remember staying late. Fixing failures. Carrying pressure. Training people who later became decision makers. But here is the hard truth, experience that cannot translate becomes invisible in fast systems. Not because it has no value. Because value must be made readable again. This is one of the great challenges of relevance after 50. You cannot assume your wisdom will be recognized simply because it exists. You must learn to communicate it in the language of the present. Not to become young. Not to chase trends. But to keep your experience usable. Because if you only speak from the past, people may file you under history. But if you can connect past patterns to present risks, suddenly your experience becomes strategic again. This is where reclamation begins at work. You stop saying, they don't respect experience anymore. And start asking, how do I make my experience impossible to ignore in the language they now understand? That may mean shorter sentences. Sharper warnings. Fewer lectures. More precision. More curiosity about new tools. Less contempt for change. More ability to say, I have seen this pattern before. Here is the risk. Here is what I would watch. That kind of voice can re-enter the room. Because it does not beg for old respect. It creates current usefulness. And maybe after 50, that is the workplace challenge, not to prove you are still necessary the old way. But to become relevant in a new way. Not replaced. Translated. When a man first feels optional, he often does not disappear all at once. He fades by degrees. A little less offering. A little less initiating. A little less emotional openness. And because the shift is gradual, he may not even realize he is helping build the very invisibility that hurts him. This is the dangerous loop, you feel less needed. So you pull back. You speak less. Offer less. Call less. Then life adjusts to your reduced presence. People ask less. Include less. Expect less. And suddenly, the pain feels confirmed. See? I really am becoming irrelevant. But maybe, what began as pain slowly became self-erasure. Picture the pattern. A father notices his adult children ask less. So he stops calling first. He tells himself, I don't want to bother them. Months pass. Distance grows. Now they assume he prefers space. So they reach less. He interprets that as proof. At work, a man notices fewer strategic questions. So he disengages emotionally. Stops refining. Stops contributing unless directly asked. The room adapts. Now his absence feels normal. Again, proof. This is how optionality can become invisibility. Not always because people erased you. Sometimes because pain convinced you to slowly erase yourself first. This is why withdrawal must be handled carefully. Dignity is not disappearance. Self-respect is not silent exile. You do not need to force your relevance. But you also must not surrender it prematurely. Chosen presence means, I will not beg for centrality, but I will remain visibly alive. I will still initiate. Still contribute. Still refine. Still care. Still build. Because maybe, after 50, one of the greatest acts of reclamation is refusing to let changing roles convince you to emotionally vacate your own life. You may no longer be central the old way. Fine. But do not become absent simply because the script changed. Because once pain teaches you to withdraw, life can mistake your protection for preference. And that misunderstanding can cost years. So perhaps, the real challenge is not, how do I avoid becoming optional? Maybe, it is, how do I remain fully present, even when I am no longer needed in old ways? Because presence, maintained consciously, can interrupt invisibility before it hardens. This may be one of the hardest truths after 50, if you need to be needed in order to feel valuable, then other people's independence will always feel like a threat. Your children growing up will hurt more than it should. Your partner becoming more self-sufficient will feel like distance. Your workplace evolving will feel like erasure. Friends becoming busy will feel like replacement. And slowly, you may begin resenting the very people whose growth you once hoped for. This does not mean the hurt is fake. It means the attachment to being needed has become too central. For many men, being needed was the safest form of love. Not spoken love. Not tender love. Useful love. The kind that says, they call because they need me. They ask because I matter. They depend because I am important. And maybe, for years, that was enough. But useful love has a hidden danger. If usefulness becomes your only proof of love, then every season of independence will feel like abandonment. This is why some men feel strangely empty when life gets easier for others. They should feel proud. But instead, they feel displaced. Because the crisis gave them a role. The problem gave them a place. The need gave them certainty. And without the need, they are forced to face a deeper question, am I still worthy when I am not immediately useful? That question is not small. It reaches into the center of masculine identity after 50. Because many men were never taught to receive love without earning it through function. They were taught to provide. Fix. Protect. Endure. Carry. So when the carrying becomes less visible, they do not know where to put their worth. But this is where real reclamation begins. You must stop needing to be needed. Not because being needed is bad. But because it is too fragile to carry your entire identity. You can still be useful. Still generous. Still dependable. Still available. But your worth must become deeper than demand. Because if your identity depends on demand, you will unconsciously create pressure around everyone you love. They will feel responsible for making you feel necessary. And love cannot breathe under that weight. So maybe, the next version of you must learn a different kind of presence. A presence that says, I am here, even when I am not urgently needed. I matter, even when no one is asking me to fix something. My value is not erased by your independence. That is mature power. And maybe, after 50, this is one of the deepest freedoms, to remain meaningful, without needing constant necessity to prove it. There is a profound difference between being needed, and being chosen. Needed often comes from pressure. Chosen comes from trust. Needed says, we have no other option. Chosen says, your presence makes this better. And after 50, this distinction may become one of the most important identity shifts of your life. Because earlier chapters may have revolved around necessity. Bills. Protection. Fixing. Structure. People came because they had to. But later, you may discover something deeper. People may no longer need you the same way, but they can still choose you. Picture this, your adult daughter is sitting in her car at dusk. Dashboard lights soft blue. Hands tight on the steering wheel. A difficult life decision in front of her. She has already handled the logistics. She does not need money. Or a repair. Or permission. But she calls you. Not because she has to. Because your voice still steadies something. That is different. That is chosen. And perhaps, this is where many men misunderstand later life. They grieve the loss of being needed, without realizing they are being invited into something more meaningful, being chosen for who they are, not merely for what they do. But to become chosen, your presence must evolve. If every conversation feels like correction, people avoid. If every independence feels like betrayal, people hide. If every choice different from yours becomes guilt, people distance. But if your presence feels grounding, clear, strong without humiliation, then people return. Not out of obligation. Out of trust. This means, you stop making others pay emotionally for needing you differently. You stop weaponizing disappointment. You stop confusing control with closeness. And instead, you become the kind of man whose presence adds steadiness. The kind people seek when life becomes complicated, not because they are helpless, but because your presence helps them think more clearly. That is not less. That may actually be more. Because being needed can disappear when roles change. But being chosen can deepen with age, if your presence matures. So maybe, after 50, your goal is not to remain indispensable. Maybe, it is to become deeply trusted. Because trust, unlike urgency, can survive changing roles. And perhaps that is where your next authority truly lives. If your life only feels meaningful when someone calls, asks, needs, or depends, then optionality can feel like death. Because silence starts sounding like irrelevance. This is why so many men after 50 suffer more than they admit. Not only because people changed, but because their internal structure was too dependent on being summoned. So when the calls reduce, a dangerous emptiness appears. And here is where EP 32 must pivot. You cannot build the second half of life around waiting to be asked. You must build. Picture early morning. 5:45 a.m. Cold blue light outside. A kitchen quieter than it used to be. No urgent demands. No child needing a ride. No immediate workplace fire. Just you. For some men, that silence becomes decay. For others, it becomes construction. One man checks his phone repeatedly, waiting to feel necessary. Another laces his shoes. Walks. Lifts. Reads. Writes. Builds. Calls an old friend. Mentors someone younger. Learns something new. Creates a rhythm that does not require emergency to justify existence. This is the difference. The goal is not to stop loving your family. Not to become emotionally detached. Not to pretend being needed never mattered. The goal is to stop making other people's demand the sole engine of your aliveness. Because if you do, your spirit becomes externally controlled. But when you build a life beyond being asked, your energy changes. You no longer enter rooms starving for proof. You enter with movement. Direction. Self-respect. And strangely, this often makes people turn back toward you differently. Because aliveness is magnetic. A man who is still building, still learning, still moving, still becoming, carries a different gravity than a man waiting to be reactivated. So maybe, after 50, your next mission is not, how do I get them to need me again? Maybe, it is, what can I build now, that proves my life still has direction even when no one is asking? That question changes everything. Because once your life regains self-generated movement, silence stops feeling like erasure. It becomes space. And space, used well, can become one of the most powerful chapters of your life. Here is the truth, at some point after 50, you may become optional in ways that hurt. Not everywhere. Not to everyone. But enough to feel it. Enough to notice the shift. Enough to sit in a quiet room and wonder what your place is now. And when that moment comes, you will face a choice. One path is resentment. You can keep replaying every time they did not ask. Every decision made without you. Every conversation that moved too easily in your absence. Every reminder that your old necessity has changed. That path is understandable. But it is dangerous. Because resentment may feel like self-protection, but it slowly makes you less reachable. Less alive. Less open. Less powerful. The other.